Your mom gay.
Your mom. I was about to say, fuck, you won.
Live again.
Yes, we are.
We switched to Discord because we suck.
Oh my god, did we just cut everything in half so my PC is not having a seizure because Hangout sucks? It's the only thing in the world my PC can run.
Yeah, I don't know what you just said. I
have no idea what you just said.
I'm an orc. I don't know things.
You say my super jet.
Oh yeah, we saw the super chat. Hold on a second. Gary McIntosh for $2. Young kids ain't got nothing on me. I don't know how old you are, Gary, but okay.
70.
How old are you, Gary?
I'm gonna die on Tuesday.
My farts smell like cancer.
Your farts are cancer.
Don't make Gary say his age.
49. Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay, he beat us.
Oh, fuck.
Let's scare him so he gets a heart attack and dies.
Scare him. That's mean.
Oh, I'll scare him. Okay, Gary, you're officially one person legally being able to drink away from 70.
That's a weird...
That's a weird way to say it, but yes, I guess that's technically true.
Doesn't work in Denmark like that. We can drink at the age of 13.
I'm moving to Denmark.
13.
Yeah, that's when we can drink in public without trouble. We can buy it when we are 15.
Denmark sounds like a better place.
Denmark sounded a little better, huh?
Then again, it's Denmark.
Let's just all go over there and not make Lo-Fi come out here.
I mean, we could, but do we want to be nice to Lo-Fi?
Yes, I do, because she's like way better than you guys.
Oh, fair enough. That is a true fact.
Yeah, like you're terrible. We want you off the show, but she's like cool.
I'm herpes. You can't get rid of me.
Pretty tough. Well, your name is literally Brock Cosby on here. Okay, that's a thing.
You just noticed that now? I changed it the second he created the character.
Just noticed it. Yeah, just noticed it. I'm not on Discord that much. If you can
No,
tell.
you're not.
Back,
I keep
don't
telling
fucking
you
feel
you
like
need
it.
to.
Ooh, use Discord more. Ooh, use Discord more. Meanwhile, we have like almost every bad story that has come out over the internet in the last 6 months, Discord related.
That's true. But my Discord is not that bad.
Sure, yeah.
I love how if we jump onto the Discord and we have the fucking graphics on the screen, it shows the Gary McIntosh super chat for $2. It's late as fuck, but it shows it.
Yeah, it does. At some point, the audience get that. That's why guys watching, GIF magic. We need GIFs. We need a lot of GIFs. Proper villain GIFs.
There's no message for these.
Oh god, I really wish somebody like Samaj would just animate the four of us and like it's us trying to do the what the fuck? What happened just now?
Enough. What are you talking about?
I heard like a connect disconnect noise. Did Zell jump out and back in?
No, I didn't do anything.
All right, fine. But I was just thinking that it would be funny if there was like a GIF of like us trying to do a stream, but basically it's Antoine sitting on a chair, like face palming himself because he's just so fucking pissed off. And then there's Kadunt and Lo-Fi in the background summoning a fucking like demon or some shit, while Zell and I are just throwing some drunk ass rave in the background.
So we got £3 British from Stuart McGavin. It says per, please. Damn it. It's not a per. I don't know what that is. Fuck that was.
That was Antoine purring.
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck Zell was doing.
That was you. You were purring. It sounded weird.
Weird.
Oh, look, we got $2 more from Gary McIntosh. Lo-fi knife make me love her so much. Thank you.
Okay, so what were we talking about before the stream went down?
Oh, we were talking about
Really gay shit, I think. That's usually our topic.
Sure, let's go there.
Shit. Are you sure?
The fuck
I don't remember.
on right now?
3 of you are roboting like crazy.
Yeah, I know. Every one of you is roboting, and Antoine is his sentences are starting halfway into his sentences. There's nothing wrong.
Okay.
It's not my connection.
I'll be right back.
Not my connection right now. It says it's fine on everywhere I look.
My laptop says it's connected, but it's not.
Brockus's voice is fine. There's no roboting in his.
Oh.
So it's Antoine's and Zell's voice roboting.
Am I still roboting?
No.
And you know what? That's why it is. It's because King is in the chat. That's
No,
exactly
you're not
why it's
roboting
going
it.
on.
Close the porn tabs, Antoine.
Tabs open.
Bullshit.
You shouldn't. You watch.
It's not, and it shouldn't matter anyway because it's not coming from my computer. It's coming from hers.
Oh,
got porn tabs
that's
open.
what we were talking about. How Zell wanted to hork it on out.
That's right.
Like he doesn't already.
That's right.
We already
Like
Talking about.
me and Kedund already share our loot with everyone, so I don't.
Bullshit. Oh well, I mean, yeah, I've gotten lewds from you. I was actually mad. Like I have not gotten any goddamn lewds from fucking Kedund ever.
No, too bad.
But no.
Really?
Then I remembered I got lewds. So I'm just
Bad Brockus.
not from Kedund, but I've gotten lewds.
You need to like have a harem. It works. I
can't even get one chick. What makes you think I'm gonna get a fucking harem?
You just have to find. I'm dying. Okay. Wow.
I ducked her. I mean, if I could have, I would have thrown an entire thing of ducks at her, but
That's just
I don't get
throwing ducks inside her.
flock. Yeah, I would have thrown a flock of ducks at her if I had gotten the chance, but like, nah.
Oh, okay. I was listening back to the stream, and you guys sound awful. Am I sounding all right?
Yeah,
You sound like a piece of
Yeah,
shit.
You sound fine now.
Fine. Anton is very loud now.
Sorry, I'm talking to myself.
Oh yeah, I know. I can turn you down, Anton.
This is just a clusterfuck of fucks.
I don't know what's going on because everything on my end says it's running fine now. There's no frame
Everything on
drops.
my end
We
says
just
it's
had to
running
do
fine.
Discord, didn't we, waifu?
What if it's
His
not
fault.
my fault? What if it's your guy's fault?
Well, nope.
hang
I
on.
went straight to data now, so I'm on data, and my data runs fine. Ain't no Wi-Fi. I went straight to data now.
There's no issue with the stream though now at all.
Okay, so there's no good.
I just listened into it. It sounds fine.
Okay.
Ain't no Wi-Fi
So-
when she's gone. Sorry. Again, very tired.
You didn't want to sing to open the stream, but we're still streaming and you're singing. I don't see what.
Again,
Yeah, you couldn't do that.
I'm tired. I will do and say weird shit despite how
I'm
much
tired. My 70-year-old shoulder is dying. I'm
Kinda.
Oh,
so tired.
so Big
You
T. What
fucking
other bad
bitch, you-
movies have we seen? I've seen Vice Principals, the series, the second season now.
Gary McIntosh for 2. Mad love to Kedund. You are super cool.
Now it's
Gary,
Kedund. It's
Why? Are,
She's not even.
You
She's
can't-
not even on stream. And
She's-
she's giving
yeah.
super chats.
what the fuck? See, you're more
Yeah.
liked than me, you bitch.
You guys get.
talking shit. You got
That's what
fans.
That's what you get, Brockus. That's what you get, Brockus, for kicking Cadunt from Love Your Mondays.
I didn't
Now I'm gonna mute myself, and this is gonna be fun.
I didn't do that.
But we all heard. Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't. That was a misunderstanding because Schmeckle can't read the fucking room right, or read the side chat.
He can't read.
I'm starting to think he is actually illiterate, but then again, I'm not sure. I don't know what literate is.
Okay, all right.
See, that didn't go as expected.
So, is it a type of pie?
Yeah.
What bad movies have we seen
recently?
Wise Principles, the series.
Black Panther.
Oh yeah,
Black Panther wasn't a bad movie.
Yes, it is. A bad movie.
Yeah, it was.
It's at most mediocre. That's at most mediocre.
Mediocre is not bad.
At most, I said it's mostly bad.
Star Wars: The Last Jedi.
No, that is a bad movie. Wow.
That's an easy one.
That's a trash fire.
Dino Croc Esquire. Esquire. Quest.
Score. Whatever.
The
Dino Croc is
Jedi.
Dino Croc was actually pretty good. How's it going, Ren?
The fuck is Dino Croc?
Sci-fi movie.
Wait, actually, hold on a second. Zell, what was that movie you and I had seen after The Last Jedi, where we walked out of the theater and I was just fucking mad at you? I was just like, why did you bring me to this movie? You said it would be good. It wasn't.
Shape of Water?
No, that was Cadunt. It was the movie we had seen. I want to say before we saw.
No, I agree with Gen Max. Warcraft was pretty bad.
I can't deny that, but at the same time, fuck you both.
Way more fun than Black
World
Panther.
of Worldcraft.
Yeah. World of Worldcraft.
He did say World of Worldcraft, but I knew he meant
Worldcraft was better than Black Panther.
Are you sure you want me to drop? It's 2 movies, Brockus.
Yes.
Are you sure you want me to drop them? Because we might get hate from certain film aficionados that have their heads up their asses.
Yeah, I don't give 2 shits.
Okay. It was Dunkirk and Blade Runner 2049.
Oh,
you wanted to kill me.
Yeah, Blade Runner 2049. I wanted to fucking kill him.
It's just
because it's bad.
Pacing is
I'm sorry.
So bad.
Oh, and Ready Player One. Halfway through the movie, I gave up on the fucking movie. I gave up on the movie. I did the. Zell usually gives up on movies, on bad movies, like halfway through, and like I can see it with his body actions or like the things he's saying and stuff like that. But this one, he was trying his damnedest to hold out, and like halfway through, I just threw my hands up, like, "What the fuck did you just give me, Spielberg? You piece of shit!"
You're saying is he tries to keep it as hard as possible in your mouth, and then it just went soft.
No, popcorn bucket. It didn't get to my mouth yet.
Let's see. What I was doing before we got dropped was I was going to mention a movie that, you know, like most people would consider as a masterpiece, but that I finally recently saw in my life, and I thought it was dumb.
Which one?
Didn't think it was good. Okay, Doctor Strangelove.
It's
Doctor Strangelove is hit or miss for a lot of people.
Yeah.
That was the only Kubrick. That was the only Stanley movie I hadn't seen yet. Stanley Kubrick movie I hadn't seen yet, and I finally got around to it, and I was just like, "The fuck was all the praise for this thing about?" I go on YouTube, and there's just hours and hours of people dissecting it, and I'm like, "Yeah, I get it." It's very boring movie.
Cinder Shadow saying Solo is going to fall so hard on its face. Cinder, it already fell for me and Zell. We're still going to see the movie. Maybe not opening night, but we're still going to go see the fucking movie. But we've given up on that goddamn pile of shit.
When the news came out that they had to hire an actor and reshoot 70% of the movie, hire an acting coach for the main actor, and reshoot 70% of the entire movie, I had no hope to begin with, and then I had even less. I'm not gonna go watch it in the cinema. I refuse. It has to get flawless reviews from everyone I know.
Yeah, it's safe to say that if you go see this movie, if you go see Han Solo when it comes out, you're you're probably gonna be seeing it solo.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's so easy to keep
Gallantry, we're going to have problems. Young Frankenstein is bothersome. How is that movie bothersome? What is wrong with you?
What?
It's not everyone's cup of tea, but that movie's a classic. That's a great movie.
Hilarious.
Kadan has a problem with The Godfather, and it's understandable. It's one of those movies that is it's loved by so many people, and yet at the same time, I can see why some people might be bored.
That's how I feel with Blade Runner, the first one.
You bitch.
See, I love the first one, and the first two Godfather movies, they're super entertaining to me. I love I don't know, I love the pacing, the characters, and the whole spiel. They're not perfect. I don't think they're masterpieces, to be honest. I just think they're sepia-toned, slow-moving, mafioso, operas. That's all. Calm down. The third one was crap.
Yeah, the third one was crap.
Brockus, there are 2 Godfather films. Yes, Jacob.
Yes, there are only 2 Godfather movies. Godfather and Godfather Part 2.
Which
there was never a
movie trivia, Godfather Part 2. Godfather 2 is the very first film in film history to use that number.
Oh, fair enough.
To use Part 2?
God. Mind blown.
To use a Part 2?
Wait, no, that's
Antoine is
that's
talking,
wrong.
but his voice is not coming through. Antoine is now pouting.
Okay, bye, Antoine.
Bye. It's our show now.
I don't know what happened to him.
Let's lock the
All right. So how about this, guys? Why don't you guys say a movie or a film that you've gotten around to seeing that is praised by most of the public, but that is praised by most of film aficionados, but you either disliked it or fucking hated it?
Oh, shit. That's tough.
For example, when Blade Runner 2049 came out, everyone was like, one of the greatest movies ever made. Brockus and I were like, that was kind of fucking boring.
Yes, it was boring.
and didn't make much sense. And we loved the first Blade Runner.
Oh my god.
I rewatched the first Blade Runner twice recently, and I'm like, this is so much better than your sequel.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
I just find the first. I find the first Blade Runner. I think it's a fine movie. I just find the pacing bad, but the second one is a disaster in pacing. It was.
See, there's certain movies for me where the meandering pacing to me is the most attractive element.
Yeah.
It just depends on what kind of world you're setting me into. And with the first Blade Runner, I like the pacing. I want it to be that way, but I understand others that don't.
Yeah, see...
You wanted to know a movie that everybody loved, that critics loved, that aficionados loved, but that I couldn't stand?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Black Panther.
Titanic.
Oh.
Titanic?
Titanic.
No,
I couldn't stand that fucking movie.
I can understand why somebody would hate that movie.
Yeah, see, there's a lot of understanding publicly about, hating Titanic. I love the movie, but it's not much of an outrage. If you say that you... I really did not like Doctor Strangelove. Depending on who I tell that to, I could really get bad backlash for that.
I don't think there's a whole lot of movies that I can say that I fucking hated that was actually loved by a lot of people.
Lo-Fi, there's a picture on Discord that Gem Max wants you to share.
No. That's how easy it is. I say no.
It's Lone Star. That's how you make the
Star.
Yeah, but you know what I don't want to do right now? I don't want to right-click my program and say switch to screen view. Do you know how much of a hassle that is? That's literally one button.
God damn it, Lo-Fi. God damn it. God damn it. Do something, Lo-Fi. Lo-Fi, do something. God damn it.
Okay. Fuck you.
Oh wait, no, actually, Jacob does bring. I hate Avatar. James.
Yeah, but most people
Avatar. That's fucking that's true. God damn it.
Avatar
Yeah.
sucks.
What about like a beloved classic that like if you hated it, people would say, "Oh, that means you don't get film now."
Oh, I got a lot of shit for basically saying that Evil Dead was garbage.
Ooh, see, I want to slap you for that
Yeah,
one. That was a good one.
Wow.
That was a good one.
Yeah,
That's
I had
okay.
to-
That's the kind of reaction we want. I want to kill you.
No, the fucked up thing is that I went from just like mindlessly hating the shit out of it to accepting it because I wasn't watching it when I had initially watched it in a good mindset or whatever. I wasn't
You
expecting.
weren't watching it when you initially watched it.
No, when I was initially watching it, I wasn't in a good mindset. I was trying to reword myself. And shut the fuck up, Antoine. Anyways, so when I had originally watched it, I was trying to take the fucking movie seriously. I didn't realize I should have just put it in my here's the great schlock film fucking section, and this movie belongs right here in the front. I didn't realize that I should have been doing that.
Hey, once again, Brockus, I love you in a prison way. Cheer up.
I love that poster.
I'm technically cheered, but I'm just tired. What about Donnie Darko? I fucking despise that movie.
That one's like not actually like there used to be a lot of love for it. Now there's a lot of backlash for that one too.
I know one where people might. Napoleon Dynamite I found extremely boring.
I can't fucking stand that movie. I hate Napoleon Dynamite.
Again, I understand why.
Yeah,
Fuck that movie.
I can't really sit there and be mad at you guys for it, though.
Some people can. Jesus Christ, you can get threatened to death. Don't you like this movie?
Yeah, I got threatened with
so many. It gave so many quotes and things like that. I don't give a fuck if it gave quotes. I don't care if they've parodied. They've made fun of it in fucking movie after movie after movie. It was a shit movie. I can't stand it, and fuck that movie. I can't stand Napoleon Dynamite. It's one of my most hated films.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
That's fine.
By Nacho Libre.
I don't hate it. I just found it boring as well. I just.
See, even Ren's with me. Donnie Darko is trash.
Here's another one too. Is David Lynch. I love David Lynch as far as like his personality and interviews. I think he has a great sense of humor. I think he's a wacky dude. Can't stand literally everything he's made. Don't fucking care for it. And in fact, I think he's retarded and doesn't know what he's doing half the time, and most people think he does.
See, okay, Jem, the Room is one of those so bad it's good.
Oh, but it's so good.
Yeah, that's
because of why he's
so bad.
That's what most people agree on, though, as well. It's a terrible movie, but holy shit, it's
still entertaining.
It's amazingly fun.
Yeah, Jacob.
You want to talk about a movie that most people have never seen that is a bad movie?
That would be Goblins 2. Trolls 2.
And Troll 2.
Yeah.
I saw Troll 2 and didn't realize I was watching Troll 2, and then people made fun of Troll 2, and I was just like, hey, that movie looks yeah.
I did the same thing. Okay. I just watched it.
I did too.
Why is people making fun? I know this one. It's fucking funny as well. Holy shit, that movie's great.
It's a Garbage Pail Kids movie.
I don't know. That's not a movie, though. I'm unsure that
yes,
counts
it was.
As a movie. No, it doesn't count as a movie. Antoine, have you seen it? It doesn't count as a movie. That's not a movie.
Yes, I have.
It's not a movie.
It was released in theaters. It was released in theaters.
I know.
It's a movie. I actually made my parents go take us to see that movie.
Did they regret ever adopting you?
Oh my god.
Worst movies of all time.
Oh, I know a movie I dislike because I just think it's not good. Lego Batman.
Batman.
No,
really
again, it's understandable. I can understand why you would not like Lego Batman.
There's some ideas in it. I think it's great, but Jesus, it's way too long as well. Wow.
Oh!
Yeah.
The first Superman movie. I despise that fucking thing. And it is
the first Superman movie.
The very first Superman movie with Christopher Reeves. I fucking hate it. I can't stand it. I used to love it when I was a kid, but that's because I'm retarded. And when I was a kid, I was extra retarded. So basically, I fucking like a few years back, or I don't know, somewhere in my late teens, early 20s, somewhere in that area, I rewatched Superman, the movie, and I fucking hated it. And I, to this day, still hate that fucking movie. And it is still considered one of the best fucking DC movies out there, blah, blah, blah. People love it. People talk praise about it. It's like, it was such a great movie for its time. I'm like, it was shit! It was fucking shit even then! Fuck you people!
No, the 70s Batman movie is hilarious. That movie is... That movie is hilarious. He has shock repellent.
Okay.
Ketan, everyone agrees that 50 Shades of Grey. That's not fun when everyone dislikes it.
Kill it with fucking fire. No, but here's the funny thing. You can't even be mad at the 70s Batman movie because the 60s Batman show is what it's based on.
Amazing.
And it was supposed to be the campiest, corniest fucking show you would ever actually watch on TV.
Yeah, that movie was awesome. I love that movie.
Intentionally bad. So basically, like, you can't even hate it for.
How can you be mad at the Bat-2C?
That was a great movie. But I will say another one. Fucking just don't care for, and I think it's kind of bad. The movie Sin City.
Oh, yeah. See, that's where you and I actually fought a lot in the past because of.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
I just think it's boring, and I hate the characters.
I hate you.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I think
that's
I think that's the point. You have you have to dislike them. None of them are likable.
The sequel was shit.
Oh yeah.
I'll give you that. The sequel was absolute horseshit, garbage, trash.
I thought the sequel was just as good as the first one.
What about The Spirit?
Oh my god, that was so stupidly corny.
I liked The Spirit because of how corny it was.
It's not.
It was.
Oh, it's terrible.
The fucked up part is it was intentionally trying to be corny while trying to be taken seriously at the same time, and I didn't know at what point to take the movie seriously or to believe it was just being corny as fuck because I'm just too distracted by the stupidity of the entire goddamn project. I was just like, okay, this should have never been a thing. And I kind of wanted to punch Frank Miller in the dick just for even creating the graphic novel.
Psycho Fire says Pirates of the Caribbean.
I mean, he didn't create the original graphic novel, The Spirit. The Spirit is actually a lot older than him, but the one they based it on.
Okay, so Psycho Fire says Pirates of the Caribbean, all the movies were trash.
God damn it, why is my connection so shitty?
And I say some of the later ones sure helped make all of the series look kind of fucking terrible. And
the first one was amazing.
Yeah, and the second one is also fucking great. But Jesus Christ, so much Johnny Depp. And so
that's where I differ a lot with people too on this. I love the first Pirates movie. I hated the second one. I loved the third.
I loved the third one as well.
I'm in the exact same boat.
It's the fourth and the fifth.
The second one was so boring and just it was going nowhere. It was a movie of 2.5 hours of going nowhere. The third one at least felt like we have a goal and here's our adventure. Let's go.
I think the only thing that I really enjoyed out of the fucking second movie was probably the escape that Jack does in the beginning of the movie, the jar of dirt scene, and the reveal at the end of the movie. Yeah, that's it.
I'm gonna say it was more of a visual treat than much else.
Yeah. Okay,
and
so
probably
Gary
shouldn't have cut them up in two.
Put this in a super chat, so I'm supposed to say it to you, Brockus. Brockus, he's going to ass rape you over the Evil Dead, and he loves you.
Fair enough.
I love Evil Dead.
No, after giving it a few extra watches, I came to realize why I was wrong, and I'm not saying it's the greatest thing ever, nor am I even really putting it on some kind of pedestal that most people have, but I basically stepped away from saying it was shit.
Evil Dead 2, I will put on a pedestal of fantastic.
You know, I think I skipped over Evil Dead 2 and went straight to Army of the fucking Dead. But
Army
I'm
of
not
Darkness?
100% certain.
Army of Darkness.
Army of Darkness, Army of the Dead. Does it really fucking matter?
Yes, it does.
It does matter.
That fucking
It does.
great. It's so good.
You better get anything that Bruce Campbell's in right, sir.
Yes. Please. Also.
See, this is how you don't. This is what, like, how you can tell that you don't get the fandom.
Yeah, I don't. Your goddamn fandom
Wow.
is crazy.
It's Bruce Campbell.
Wow.
He's so good. I love My Name is Bruce as well. Oh my god, I love him.
My name is Bruce was amazing.
Yeah, it's fucking great. Oh, have you seen his old movie where he's with Chekhov from Star Trek and they go to the moon to fight a monster?
I think
that one.
I
think I'm against the grain when it comes to this new movie that came out, Infinity War. I don't hate it, but I am quite blown away by everyone coming out saying how much of a masterpiece it is. Because I feel like, did you not see the same piece of crap DeLorean that struggled to cross the finish line that I did?
I agree with you. I did not. I mean, I didn't hate it, but I didn't like it.
It didn't, to me. It wasn't as fulfilling as it should have been. No. In fact, I felt like unsatisfied by the whole thing.
It was.
I knew going into it that it was going to be a cliffhanger ending. I already knew about the cliffhanger ending, so it's not what left me unsatisfied. It was everything leading up to it.
Yeah, it's just
I'm still stuck in the middle of it.
Every fucking part of it felt. Most of it, I liked most of the Thor and Rocket stuff when they were on their own. But besides that, I think everyone else felt underwhelming and underdeveloped. As like Captain America shows up, does nothing, fights with two tacos as shields. That's it. Okay. Fun.
And they don't explain anything about what he's been doing, why he's not wearing, why Natasha has blonde hair now, and why
he's
wearing the black suit instead of red, white, and blue. It's
they've been hiding, you fucking idiots.
And why did you shut the fuck
why
up,
he's
Brockus?
Wearing the black suit?
Why doesn't she have an accent anymore?
She's in hiding. She has to drop an accent.
Okay, yeah. When it comes to lo-fi. Okay, to be fair, Brockus, you're not being fair to Lo-Fi, because we didn't know about this whole theory of it's because she's hiding and this and that. Here's what happened. I saw the movie with Brockus, and I swore up and down that accent was gone. And then there was others that saw the movie where they were like, yeah, we could hear the accent a couple times, and I was like, bullshit, I think it's gone. It wasn't until a day or two ago that the directors came out and they had to give a statement, because it's stated nowhere in the movie. They had to give a statement saying, like, well, the accent is gone because she's hiding out and she wants to get rid of the accent. And also Black Widow's been training her a little bit and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, okay, we got a reason, but Lo-Fi, you're not in the minority. A lot of people noticed that. Like,
if you have as a director to go out and explain that afterwards, then you did something wrong during making the movie.
Yeah. I hope they explain it later in the second one, but it was just kind of like, the accent's gone now.
Yeah, because shit like that has to be in the fucking movie. Explains like, oh, yeah, it could have been a drop-away line. Like, he could have said when they were in the apartment, you're getting really good at hiding your accent. One fucking line. That's called proper writing, bitch.
Proper writing from a proper villain?
Yes. Yes, I was talking about Moontrap, Gem Max. Why was everyone so silent?
But yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, well, when Captain America shows up, when Captain America shows up, the other issue I had with the movie is, like, you have this thing called the Black Order, which is these children of Thanos, or just guards of Thanos,
the assassins of Thanos.
Yeah, like, it doesn't matter who they fucking are. I don't care what the comics say. All I care is that in the movie universe, they just plop these dudes into your face, and you can tell. Aside from one, I actually like the telekinetic one. Yes. That guy was cool.
Yeah.
Aside from that one, the rest of them felt like an afterthought in the post-production process.
Yeah.
Their faces looked very, like, middling of the road CG. It was not impressive whatsoever, and it just felt very off.
I agree. I like the more I liked him a lot. He was awesome.
Yeah.
The development for them was completely gone. It's for the telekinetic one though. They because he was speaking, they gave him personality instead of, oh look, it's the big brute.
Yeah, you understood what he was just from how he spoke. It's like, oh, I get
The
it.
big one never spoke, but all the other ones did.
Yeah, I'm talking about the more. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm just pointing out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's big and dumb, the rude.
Yeah, that's true. Like, for example, you know, this isn't a big spoiler. Later on in the movie, there's one of the members of the Black Guard who's a female. And Black Widow and Black Panther's guard are fighting her. And it feels like in that moment, because they're giving that female order of the Black Order, they're giving her some lines. And there's some back and forths, and it feels like in that moment that the movie wants you to feel something that they had never led up to, that they had never built up to, and I'm like, I don't care. I just want to see this lady dead, but she's apparently supposed to be very scary and powerful, and so it was like a lot of those members of Thanos' gang. I just felt like it was a waste, and it felt very last minutes.
That's horseshit. So we got Gary McIntosh for $2. Still love you, Brockus. Bruce Campbell is the bomb. I never said otherwise.
What? Excuse me, Brockus, did you just say that's shit?
Oh, no, I'm saying it's horseshit because of how they fucking, like, presented.
Oh, I thought you just fucked.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Again,
that's
tired.
Horseshit. Okay. I see.
No, because, like, if you actually pay attention to the 4 characters, they are supposed to represent 4 different parts of the body, essentially. There's the mind, the body, the soul, and the skill. And they did a piss poor job of representing all 4 fucking parts. The body was obvious.
Yeah.
Is he big? Doesn't talk and fucking wields an axe? There you go. The mind. He's pretty much lifted shit with his brain. The soul and the skill.
A lot.
All right.
Oh,
I don't know what to do there.
How did the glaive? The glaive can't die unless his glaive is destroyed. Did they destroy his glaive?
I think they did.
I just remember they stabbed him with it, but he can't die like that.
They may have done some kind of bullshit thing where they forgot actual character lore, because you know they've taken a lot of liberties like that in the movies.
It would just because I could see it would be a fun thing if he didn't die because they didn't know that, so he would be in the next movie because the glaive is just there in the forest somewhere. That would be fun. Then maybe he could get some character development. That's not
at the end of the day. At the end of the day, I have a crazy opinion of Avengers: Age of Ultron is better than this movie. I think Infinity War to me is the least entertaining of the 3 Avengers movies. It's still not a bad movie, but I do think but unlike The Last Jedi, I am excited for the second part, and I do think the second part still has the potential to be the best of all the Avengers movies.
I'm
I can see
I'm
that.
still stuck in the middle so much so that I can't fully rate it, and I can't fully critique it or even really review it until I've seen the second half, because it is an incomplete story for me. I need to know how it ends and all that shit.
I don't give that as an excuse, because if you split a movie up, you better make sure that both halves.
I'm not making excuses. I'm withholding actual critique.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm not blaming you. I'm saying I can't do that, because I say if you split a movie up, I will judge each and every part as it has to function on its own in every way. It doesn't have to end the story, but it has to be so you can watch that and go, yeah, I have an opinion and I can come out with it clearly and everything makes sense in this part.
Brockus.
What?
Brockus.
Yes.
Guessed yet?
What?
Antoine keeps breaking up.
Yeah.
I'm hearing like half a syllable.
Yeah, it's. I don't know what's happening with him. It's his part of it, being a bitch.
Yes.
All right. Is that better?
Yeah.
From our guest yet?
Oh yeah. See, okay. If we had actually stayed on Hangouts, he'd be in the chat right now, talking with us and everything like that. But since we're on Discord and his phone doesn't do the sound right with Discord, he's got to book it back to his place. And once he gets on his PC, he will be joining us shortly.
Okay.
So he is on his way. Sit tight.
Okay,
Meanwhile, everyone look at Lo-Fi with disdain.
Why?
Why?
How dare you want Discord, Lo-Fi?
I actually like Discord more than Hangouts.
God damn it, you're not helping. You're not helping. God damn it.
No, I'm not helping.
Okay,
I'm not
so
gonna help.
Zell, do you want a
Brings
stream
up a
that
interesting-
runs, or do you want a stream that doesn't run?
I want one that doesn't run, but where we could still hear our voices.
Okay, so let's just start a hangout and forget the stream then.
Shut up! I know I'm wrong. I just want to be mad at something.
The chat says, has a gynecologist ever told any of you that you had a vagina that was too fat for a speculum?
I don't have a vagina.
Come on, Brockus.
I don't.
Why, Tom, as they told that to you? Or your wife or girlfriend?
No, it's fucking Antoine brought it up, and I'm just like, okay. Was that a question?
An interesting comment in chat.
Oh, I thought you were like presenting it like a question to us, and I'm just like, okay, I'll have it.
Antoine is having a situation with his gynecologist. Antoine is a giant pussy,
Anyway.
and they can't check him. My ex, actually, her doctor said that to her, she's not that big. See, I don't believe you when your gynecologist say that to you. Then maybe her vagina is extremely big and heavy, like just fat-filled. Maybe she only gains weight in the vagina area.
Jesus Christ!
How do you only gain weight in the vagina area?
No, it's like some people, their main where they store fat storage spaces may be the stomach, so they can have thin legs, thin arms, but just looks like they ate a 60-ton apple or something like that. So
they end up looking like that crazy ass 70s cartoon character that used to advertise for peanuts, I think.
Yeah, something like that. They will end up looking like starving African children, big stomach, thin arms. And that's because how their fat deposits are located. So if your fat deposits are located in your upper legs near the vagina, I guess you can have such a fat vagina you can't stick anything in there to check.
Oh, I know, it's the cheese guy from the 70s. Yeah, that was the guy.
Squandered gallantry. How can sex happen? Well, people fuck fat chicks I've seen.
Yeah, I've fucked a few fatties.
Every fucking time I open the Discord, it pops to that page of Thanos with a huge cock, and it's very distracting.
Speaking of Brockus, I have a new picture that I'm going to be sending you.
If you fucking send me anything, I swear to God, I'm going to torment you for the next 3 months.
Jacob, it's just a bit weird the way you ask. It's
Jacob, do you need an American Phoenix talking to?
I wouldn't want that.
Wait, what's going on now?
I need to talk to Kadant about that, by the way, because American Phoenix.
I love her fucking response, like Danny DeVito in a blonde wig.
Like, it's on Twitter for you.
She looks like thick DeVito.
No, because I'm thinking of Frank from fucking It's Always Sunny. Just putting a wig on.
That's one of the greatest TV characters of all time.
I fucking love Frank so much. Oh, when he was the trash man, I was dying.
You need to pay the troll toll to get inside the boy's hole.
Oh, the episode when Frank had everybody believing that they had eaten human meat.
Oh my God.
He turned everybody, like, they didn't even hesitate. 5 minutes later, they're already planning on killing somebody and eating them because they hunger for human flesh.
Human meat.
Oh,
no.
fuck.
Oh.
What?
Well, our guest just joined Discord.
What did you do?
Sent him a picture of Thanos' huge penis.
That's the best way to introduce. Welcome, Mr. Ralph. Here's a giant remember berry cock.
You remember? I remember. I don't want to remember anymore.
All right, so
Jacob, just accept Trippy's loots. They're actually quite fun.
Trippy's loots scare me, because then he sends you nudes, and they scare me more.
That's some of them are weird.
Some of them are of an asshole eating a cookie.
That's fucking funny. Cause it's
as funny as it is, it's not something I needed to fucking
stop
damn
motion
it, Antoine,
asshole
you piece of
eating
shit.
It's fucking fun.
I don't think I need to see that. Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna send it to you.
No, I said I don't need to see that.
Don't worry, I'm gonna make my own.
oh, you need to see it. Don't worry. I had to see it. You had to see it. You have to see it now.
See, I don't have to do anything.
Whoever's making these fucking pictures of Thanos in sexy poses, I hope you get run over by a big fucking semi.
So I take it you looked at
Imagine
Twitter.
Danny DeVito's hairy asshole eating a cookie. Okay.
I don't want to.
Thank you.
Well,
Kadun.
then again, all I have to do is watch Kadun eat a box of cookies.
With her asshole.
I don't. No, I don't need that part of it. I have a visual. That's so wrong.
Now I want a cookie.
I want cookies.
I hate Trippy Poop so fucking much for sending me that goddamn gift because it haunts my memories.
All right, our guest is finally here. How's it going?
It's going good, man. How you guys doing?
We're talking about anuses eating cookies and stuff, so we're doing
Find
good.
out the best time possible. Absolute best time possible.
Yeah, sorry I was late. I for some reason I thought it was at 1 p.m. Eastern. I don't know why I had that in my head. And then I had to do something at 7, but I did make it, so what's up?
Yeah. So, Zell, go ahead.
Well, we do have questions for Mr. Ralph here, but I don't know why you throw me under the bus first. You got the guy on the show.
Yeah, because you were the one who demanded to be the interviewer.
I demanded him on the show. Holy shit!
No. I got him on the show, but like you were the one. Who
exactly. Why did you get him? Why did you get him on the show? You should have had some questions and stuff and ideas, right?
I got him on the show because
Oh my
God, the Ralph Report, dude. The kill stream is awesome.
There you go.
Okay, so
Yes, introduce the guest.
So there's a connection problem, it seems. Looks like he was trying to talk but couldn't.
Who, me? Oh, you mean the other? Okay.
Yeah, because I keep seeing Antoine's fucking icon like lighting up, but nothing's coming out of it.
because Antoine is being not Antoine. Antoine's.
If you sometimes it'll do that where you might have to hang up the call and then just join right back in. Discord's kind of weird like that.
We've been doing that all fucking night.
Yeah.
It's only Antoine, mostly.
I know, it's only me, apparently.
I can hear you now, though.
So, Ethan, how you been? How's the kill stream going?
It's going pretty good, man. Been quite a month or so.
Oh yeah, Zell and I have been watching, and we can tell it's been a hell of a fucking
gnarly
month.
3 weeks.
Yeah, it's been wild, man. But we've been having a good time. So.
Yeah, no, there is something I wanted to actually ask you because I didn't get to watch it because I was kind of preoccupied with something else. I can't remember exactly what. But there was an interesting stream going on, I think, last night or the night before, where CRP was in the kill stream.
Hold on. Before we know who he is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ralph, please,
So I run a website called theralphretort.com, and although I haven't been writing on it as much lately because I've been preoccupied with this, the streaming thing kind of took off, and also host the Kill stream over on. Let me see if I get the website right. I think you can just go to youtube.com/theralph. Let me check and see make sure you can. Anyway, I run the Kill stream 5 nights a week, all the weeknights. We used to get, I don't know, 100 to 200. Yeah, youtube.com/theralph. We used to get, we were getting about 100 to 200 viewers, and then the Baked Alaska thing jumped off, and we kind of blew up since then, and have been getting, I don't know, between about 800 and 1,500 usually per show. So it's kind of been quite an experience these past 3 or 4 weeks. So yeah, that's what I do. That's my occupation, streamer and blogger.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Now, Brockus, go ahead.
I already asked the question, and I am currently putting the link to your channel in the chat. Yeah, okay, so CRP. You had CRP on the show recently. What was that about?
Well, he's in our Discord, and so like we're using Discord for the stream right now on your stream. We do that on ours, and we also excuse me, we kind of just open up the lawns, so it's kind of like a call-in show as well. We used to just do that on Fridays, and now we pretty much do that every night because I kind of like the gimmick. It kind of lets people get involved. So he was just in the Discord, and he hopped in the green room and wanted to come on, so we pulled him on. And then I forget what he put out some kind of so last time he was on, he had said basically a thing had come up, and he said if you get $50 you can kick me or something like that, and except I get half of it. Well, somebody actually did it, and I took his half and donated it to St. Jude, which was his suggestion. St. Jude's a children's like cancer hospital, basically based in Memphis, which is where I'm from originally. So I had no problem doing that. And anyway, last night he was on, and he said something similar. I don't remember exactly. And then somebody in chat said, "I'll give you $75 to never have Coach Red Pill on again." And I said, "Okay." And then he actually gave me $75, and so I kicked him from the show.
All right, because I saw a bunch of tweets saying "R.I.P. CRP," and I'm like, "Wait, what the fuck is happening? Did he kill his channel? What's going on?" And then I saw the title to Kill Stream, and I'm like, "Oh, something happened."
Yeah, I mean, I don't have anything against Coach Red Pill. He seems like a nice enough guy. I don't know all of his history and stuff either, because I was actually out of commission as far as YouTube and my site goes for like 8 months, from June until February, the beginning of February, and that's when all his shenanigans or whatever he was involved with happened. So I don't really know the whole details behind that, but I do know that some people don't like him.
Yeah, well, I don't like him because he just seems like the type of dude that will not hesitate to stab you in the back if he can make a profit off it.
He seems like a snakeity snake.
Yeah, so it's just one of those dudes that, like, I don't mind watching. He is entertaining when he jumps on Kumite or wherever and shit like that, because he can rile people up pretty fucking quickly, and it's pretty fucking entertaining. But at the same time, the dude can also be super fucking cringy, because at one point he wouldn't stop calling fucking Via Sargon's fluffer. And it was just that for like 30 goddamn minutes. He just kept calling V Sargon's fluffer, or you're a fluffer. And I'm just like, can you come up with another fucking insult, dude? We got it. He's a fluffer. He likes to suck Sargon's.
Well, remember when him and Jeff Holiday were going to go into Mortal Kombat?
Oh yeah.
Funny.
Yeah.
I'll find you.
Yeah, I know he does. He does seem to be a little preoccupied with Sargon. I know they have some history. I was filled in on a little bit of it last night, but I don't know the whole the whole deal there. But yeah, he was bringing up Sargon even last night. Quartering happened to be on our show, and he was kind of going at him a little bit, and yeah, so that's pretty much what happened though. He's been on a couple times, and he does seem to roll up the chat pretty well, I do have to say.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's sort of like a weird kill button or a kill switch, but it's just a fucking trigger the chat switch. He just flips that motherfucker on, and everybody's spurging out on the fucking chat.
As soon as he shows up, yeah, he flips that switch. No doubt.
Speaking of Spurgs, I'm bringing up some old history.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you were you were one of the main people of Gamergate.
Yeah, I guess that's fair to say, yes.
Mundane Ball. Now, I know you two have, I don't know if you still have beef, but I know you guys don't like each other. I never found out why. Like, what happened?
Yeah, we're not the biggest fans of each other. Basically, I guess we have been sniping it at each other for years, pretty much. And then while I was on my little vacation, he kind of took some shots at me and my wife, which I don't really care about him taking shots at me, but I thought it was a little unfair to drag her into it. Even though she has written for the site, she's been on my streams, but she's not really. She's never done anything to him really, to kind of justify that. So
this is the first I'm hearing of this. Mundane Matt actually took pop shots at your wife despite her not being a part of yours and his drama.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Matt, you just keep racking up the go fuck yourself points, don't you?
Now, I mean, she is it's fair to say she's a public figure, though, at least. I mean, I won't say she's totally, outside of bounds, but I just thought it was, I don't know, I thought it was low class a little bit to try to drag her in.
Here's the problem I have with that. You see, he actually went to bat for Jeff Holiday for the exact same kind of thing that happened with Jeff when the crowd doxing server scenario happened, and he pretty much he was on Twitter basically shitting all over people that were shitting all over Memory Holiday, who is also a public figure. Granted, she was never a part of that server, nor did she have anything to do with Jeff's actual drama and everything, or Jeff's fuck ups. My point is, it's the principle of it. Do not bring somebody else who is not a part of your drama into the drama if you're going to turn around and at some point shit on other people for doing exactly that. I don't give a fuck how bad or severe the level of bringing people in. It's the same thing why I got so disappointed in Jeff when he brought Alenska in with his beef with Cog. It was dude, don't do that.
He's pretty much a master of hypocrisy. I'll say that. I don't know. I just wasn't too fond of it, and it's a long story. I mean, I guess I could tell it. Basically, somebody who used to write for my site killed his father, and so I was gone during this time, and I did send a statement in or whatever. But my wife wrote an article. Pretty much denounced him. We took all his material off the site and off my channel and stuff, which Matt also criticized that and tried to say we were hiding things or whatever when it's not that. It's just, I mean, he killed his dad, so I didn't really want his material on my platforms and stuff. I thought that was pretty reasonable, actually. But so he tried to go at me at that, and he also said that my wife basically that we knew he was unstable and that he was liable to do something like this. So kind of insinuating that we had contributed to the murder, which I thought was also pretty fucked up. So that was the whole thing. It was kind of, I won't say a friendly sniping, but just a LOL, fuck you, Matt, here and there. And then he did that, and it started to be more genuine. Oh, I really don't like this guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
So now I will say this. He was doing a stream about COG and the fair use stuff. And I happened to be in the chat, and he did send me the link, and I got on the air, and I said, yeah, I thought that was pretty fucked up what you did. And he claimed that he didn't remember it. He didn't remember talking about my wife and stuff like that, which I don't know, sounded slightly dubious to me, but he did apologize if he did that, which he did. So I guess it was a qualified apology, but I still accepted it nonetheless. Because if somebody's sitting there, apologizing, I'll accept it in most cases. So yeah, that's where we're at. And then at the end of the stream, he said, "Oh, we can kind of both just go to our corners and just not talk about each other." And I said, "Nah, I'm probably still gonna make fun of you, Matt. To be honest with you." No, I'm just gonna be honest. I probably still fuck with you a little bit, but so yeah, that's the Monday Matt thing. And our beef, I don't even know where it originally started, like the negativity or whatever. Something to do with Gamergate, I think. And that's just so much autism. It would take a while to unpack that. Here, literally years and years of autistic shenanigans. So yeah, that's where it goes back to.
You probably got more attention than him, which might have been why he might have been a little salty towards you, or maybe you took an accidental pop shot at him. And when I say accident, I mean you criticized the physical appearance of somebody, but he took it personally because he thought it was him, even though it probably wasn't him.
Well, a lot of it has to do with when I was in Gamergate or whatever, talking about Gamergate a lot, whatever you want to say. I was pretty acidic, you might say, and very harsh with some of my articles and stuff like that. And so a lot of people didn't like that, and they wanted to shut me up, basically, and try to go at me. And I think that's originally where some of that came from with him, because he's more of a mild-mannered person. And so he started.
Well, he's mundane. Remember that.
Yeah, he's literally mundane. Yeah.
See how I stumbled across you wasn't even through technically through Gamergate, is what happened between you and Brianna Wu at the convention. It was being spread around Twitter.
Yeah, RavenCon. I think that was in 2015. Yeah.
That's how I found out who you were, and. I watched it and went, the balls on this guy must be huge.
Well, what happened? Was it a face-to-face or?
Yeah, it was a face-to-face. Basically, somebody, actually it's my ex-girlfriend, and we had just broken up, and I was still like talking to her. I was trying to get back together. We ended up not getting back together, and I'm married to somebody else now, so it's all good. But she said, you ought to go to RavenCon. And it's in Richmond. That's where I live, Richmond, Virginia. And she said, you ought to go there. Woo's going to be there. It'll be funny. And I said, and I hadn't planned on doing it. I mean, a couple people had mentioned it, but I really hadn't planned on it. But she said that. So I said, yeah, you know what? I'm going to go. And so I ended up tweeting about it all day. And then the RavenCon accounts was like threatening me and shit. And I said, fuck it. I'm still going to go. I gave a fake name when I checked in and shit. And, I mean, I didn't do anything. I just went to Woo's little presentation and sat down, and I started tweeting about it.
And she wigged the fuck out.
Yeah, she had been monitoring Twitter, and what I did was I took a picture and tweeted that out, and I was like, oh, it's showtime. I mean, nothing, it wasn't a threat or anything. It didn't say, oh, I'm about to rush the stage and beat this bitch up or something. It just said it's showtime, and so Woo figured out by looking at the room finally where I was sitting. I guess, basic research eluded Woo and couldn't figure out, couldn't find a picture of me, even though there were dozens all over the internet. But anyway, so then Woo spurred the fuck out and went nuts, tried to have him arrest me, and they're just like, no, I mean, he's leaving. We can't have him arrested. I mean, he's not doing anything. He left when we asked him to leave. So they actually told me I could stay at the convention or whatever. I just had to leave that talk. But I mean, that was the only reason I was there. So I just left. I didn't even get a refund. I just left. So yeah, but it's actually, I think it's still the most viewed video on my channel, like 80,000 views or something like that. I
think it's because freaking out. Brianna Wu so fucking much that they just love that goddamn video.
Yeah, even people that hate me actually enjoy it as well. They got a kick out of me triggering Wu. So
who wouldn't? It's Brianna Wu. Everybody loves to trigger that bitch.
This is the same person who thinks moon rocks are going to destroy the world. I mean, come on.
See, Wu tried to call that stalking, which is ridiculous. I swear, has said it many times. Tried to call it stalking, which is just insane. I mean, you're advertised for a public talk. How's it stalking for me to show up there? I mean, that's what. I mean, I wouldn't call myself a journalist. I never have anyway. But I mean, that's kind of what critics, journalists do. Media types, whatever you want to call it. I mean, I was there researching one of my frequent subjects, so I don't think that's stalking. And also, funny aside, I don't know how many of your listeners know, but I actually got into legal trouble a couple years back, and that's why I had to go on my little vacation last year.
That's your vacation. Yeah,
my state-sponsored vacation. And so when all that happened, Wu wrote this long-ass piece. Well, I don't know about long, but fairly long piece for the Daily Dot, and said I should get the maximum. Said I should be, because of my online activities, because I had been writing mean things about Wu and others, that I should get the maximum, which the max was like years and years in jail. Thankfully, that didn't happen because nobody gives a fuck what Brianna Wu says. So I thought it was
if you were in the state that she's running for Congress, would you vote for her?
No. By the way, Brianna Wu is going to get absolutely stomped. I think the primary is in September, and it's going to be a bloodbath. This dude's been a congressman, I think, for like 10, 15 years, maybe closer to 20 years. He's really backed by a lot of entrenched interests there in Massachusetts. He's big with the unions and stuff like that. So it's going to be ugly. I mean, Wu has literally zero chance of winning this. So it's going to be fun, though. Yeah, he's been in Congress since 2001, Stephen Lynch. So,
oh damn.
Yeah, he's
but she's a survivor of Gamergate. She knows everything about harassment.
She fought the alt-right and all this other bullshit. Yeah, I don't know. It's psychotic.
God. She still hasn't blocked me, and I've tweeted some nasty things at that woman.
Oh, yeah.
I got blocked by the other ones so super fucking quick. She just doesn't take notice because I don't have enough followers or whatever.
I don't typically get blocked by these fucking spurgy retards online and shit, but I did get finally blocked by Michael Rollins. I don't even know how long ago, and I think the one that made me laugh my ass off was probably Angry MGTOW, because he blocked me the second I started getting uppity with his ass in his own fucking stream chat, and was pretty much just like going at it with all of his fans that kept trying to come at me. I was just like, shut the fuck up, you goddamn bitch. The beef with you and Jeff on Twitter before you had your little vacation, and then when you got back from your vacation and shit, did the country.
You didn't go at her too hard, but you did ask hard questions, and you did what you were supposed to do, is basically as an interviewer. So you got, I mean, it doesn't matter coming from me, but you got a lot of respect for me from being able to handle a situation like that. So you got a fan.
For both those, first off, I'll say I think I was a little bit ahead of the curve on the Jeff Holiday question, so I will point that out. Yeah, well, it's funny when I came back, a lot of people that were mad at me about that was like, "Oh yeah, you're right," or yeah, I think he's a cunt now too. So that kind of went away. Right. And then Candace Owens, I'll say I'm a Candace. I like Candace Owens. I guess maybe I'm a little biased because she did those interviews with me back in the day. Now she's changed a lot. So if you listen to those interviews, she was still, saying she was, liberal and stuff back then. So she's changed a lot since then. But yeah, I still got love for Candace. And she's wow, talk about blowing up. I mean, it's just insane. She's kicking it with Kanye West on Fox News every day. It's kind of amazing, to be honest. And as far as the whole social autopsy thing, of course, I was against that. I was against that when I talked to her too, but I didn't like get angry. I didn't get mad and not let her speak about it. I wanted to let her talk. Plus, she was ripping on Zoe Quinn and Randy Harper, which was also hilarious. So I didn't want to step on that. But yeah, I did. I wasn't for that. That was a bad idea. Social autopsy. So.
Ripping apart Zoe Quinn is another favorite pastime of mine, to just like go on YouTube and look for those videos.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite pastimes too. If you'll check the routefortour.com, there's a whole section. I used to call it Blowy Zoe was the section, but I changed it just in case. AdSense can get a little tricky sometimes, so I did change it. Basically, AdSense lets you get away with a lot more if it's in the body of the article. But as far as URLs and titles and categories and stuff like that, they take a little bit more of offense to. So I kind of cleaned that up a little bit. I do, man. I should just change it back to Blowy Zoe though, because I love that one. But
it fits her very fucking well.
I think so.
Zell, did you have any questions, Zell? I know you were excited.
Yeah, like I was totally like, I'm like a new fan of Ralph. I've heard your name get tossed around by Failure quite a few times. I think I saw you on Kumse once or something.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't until like 2 or 3 weeks ago that all the shit hit the fan and everything was going crazy. And then Brockus just loves pretending that he was a way that he is now. Brockus, you literally turned on Jeff a week ago. Brockus, you literally became enlightened to Ralph like a week ago.
No. I've actually been a fan of Ralph since that cunt stream. I just never turned my back on Jeff at the same time. I was never like denying that, that I was still a fan of Jeff's and everything.
The latest video that you had, where I didn't get to catch it, but there was either a debate or a beef between Fuentes and Destiny.
Yeah.
That was going on. Would you be able to elaborate on that? Because I haven't caught your last episode.
Yeah, so the problem with that is when I go over 2 hours, YouTube literally takes like a full fucking day to post the first part of the show. So what I've started doing is downloading. It does let me download the whole thing after about an hour though. So I'll download the whole thing, chop off whatever they don't post for a day, and then put that on the backup channel. So that is on the backup channel if somebody wants to check that out. Post in the comments on the kill stream. But yeah, so basically Nick was on Twitch and he was playing Fortnite, and I think somebody brought up Destiny or something, and he made a joke about or made a comment about him. I think it alluded to child pornography or something like that. And so somebody sent Destiny the clip, or he found it himself. And so then he said, it's time to get out the deplatforming hammer. He literally said that. And then they mass reported him and they banned him from Twitch. Now, it was only a 24-hour ban, so I think he'll be able to come back. But yeah, Twitch is pretty cucked like that. So
yeah, I heard about that. I think what he had like 5 viewers or something like that. Like Fuentes like to keep it under the radar, and then out of nowhere, like boom.
Yeah, it was just a low key stream where he was just playing games, and I don't think it was anything huge. And yeah, Destiny trying.
It's kind of scary that hit squads like little Destiny and his faggy friends, his fans can. Like, it's just kind of scary that a platform like Twitch can do that. You're a little more protected, I would say, on YouTube, but on Twitch, it's just like certain people have they know what they're doing. They have enough fan following that they can just like this guy next.
Yeah, I mean, YouTube's cucked in a lot of ways, but they're not as cucked as Twitch. I mean, Jesus. And yeah, you do have a little more protection here at least. But yeah, and the thing is, Destiny does that all the time. Talks about people and shits on people on his shows on Twitch. So I really don't even understand how he gets away with that and still reports other people. I mean, I guess because he's got like what over 250,000, whatever you call it, subs or fans on Twitch.
Dude, the people that do follow him, I mean, it's like the fucking cartel. Like, they're very loyal to him. He has a lot of people convinced that he's a super bright guy that has his head on his shoulders. He's a pretty good debater. Yeah. He's a pretty good debater, but I wouldn't exactly say he's someone who you should emulate or who has their head on their shoulders.
Yeah, I don't think I would ever want to emulate Destiny. I mean, I guess he's making good money, but other than that, he seems like a dangerously unstable individual. Talking on stream about how he was going to travel and kill somebody and stuff like that. I think Naked Ape has that in his video.
To shoot someone.
Yeah, and not only thinking that, Yeah, not only thinking that and you know, heavily considering that, basically planning that, but then admitted to it on broadcast. So that's a whole nother level of insanity. So yeah, that's destiny right there. He also
he thinks he's untouchable. That's why.
Well, he did a DMCA on me on my backup channel because I took like a minute-long clip, and it wasn't even a full minute. I think it was like 52 seconds or something of him from one of his streams. I guess it was a couple months ago now, month and a half ago, something like that, where he said the FBI had visited him over child pornography, and he said that himself on stream. So I clipped that out, and he filed the DMCA against me, and YouTube took it down. Well, I challenged it. Which would have required him to go to court and provide some court documentation in order for them to not put it back up, which he didn't do. So they put the video back up. Yeah, I mean, if somebody does that, I've won 2 or 3 DMCAs like that. I mean, just go ahead and sue me then, bitch. I mean, if that's what you want to do. If not, put the video back up. So that's kind of how I roll. I mean, I guess if it was an obvious violation, if I thought I was in the wrong, I wouldn't. But I haven't had that happen yet. So.
I don't understand why people keep doing that, though. Like, this has actually been a thing that's... It's not a very popular trend, but it is a trend that just consistently keeps coming up one fucking year after another, where these people who are very dishonest, disingenuous, all that shit, they end up trying to threaten somebody with legal fucking issues, like a DMCA strike or whatever the case might be, even threaten them, like saying like, I'm going to go to a lawyer, I'm going to sue you, all this stuff, and like never really follow up with it. They just want to threaten you with it because they think that you're just going to back down. And sometimes it does work. There are people out there that will legitimately get fucking terrified because they can't afford a lawyer, they can't afford to go to court. And you know, it sucks because assholes like Destiny are out there, and they've been out there for a long time now. And it fucking sickens me that people will actually go that far just so you retract your statement or drop something or whatever the case is and shit. But as soon as you challenge it, you know, there they are fucking showing their true cowardice self, and they're just, you know, oh, well, I guess you called my bluff. Fuck you. You shouldn't have bluffed in the first place, you piece of shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of automatic bots that do some of this stuff too. So it's not necessarily just someone going out and doing it.
True.
It's pretty pathetic. I mean, I feel like people don't always challenge these people enough. So that's my thing. Fuck that. I mean, sue me then. I don't know what to say. Not me. Maybe it'll happen.
Fine, sue me.
Sue me, bitch. That's been my motto. So
you are so sued.
Super cereal.
Sue you.
Well, Ralph, do you have any fucking updates on? Because I haven't been able to find any on whether we even know Baked Alaska's alive.
I know he did the drug test, what, 3 or 4 days ago, something like that. I haven't heard from him since. I checked Gab, haven't seen him there. I'm sure he's around, but I don't know. I do have, I don't know if you know that autistic dude from his stream. He might actually be coming on the show soon.
Who, Chad?
Yeah.
Holy shit, you're gonna get the Chad?
Well, it's not confirmed yet, but we are working on that. So yeah, it could be happening.
You throwing salt on a game, bro.
Yeah, we're definitely working on that. Dylon.
That's someone, kids, that you should emulate. If you're in the chat, try to be like Chad.
I mean, he's better than Baked Alaska at this point, to be honest.
There's a lot of people who are better than Baked Alaska right now.
Yeah, you want to take a shot at it? I mean, and we thought Andy Worski used to be teased a lot for burning so many bridges, and he has. He's burned some bridges, but Jesus Christ,
argue that.
He's burned some bridges.
He has burned some bridges only because the people decided to try him at some point or another. And
you are a fuck. We're gonna have a whole stream about you being a fucking flip flopper, dude. So moving on. You look at Andy Worski.
You need to stop trying to rewrite history, you fucking asshole.
Then, like, you looked at Baked Alaska, and he's burned every one of them. Ice Poseidon was his last one.
Yeah, Ice Poseidon. Wow, I don't even know what Bake's gonna try to do now. I mean, he pretty much disowned white nationalism and stuff in order to try to stick with Ice Poseidon, and then he got bounced anyway. So
the Westboro Baptist Church. That's
maybe that. Hey, that might be a viable option for him. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's the last thing he's got. So, last question then. Have you heard anything about an anime mafia?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
He hears anime mafia and he's
I started to say no because it's so fucking gay, but yeah, I have. Actually,
gay.
I got some shit about that tweeted at me earlier. I don't know, it's gay. I mean, I know they are going around trying to dox people.
Okay, well, I could try to give you the version that the what is it? The lore that we understand, right? The continuity that we understand, or would you just like to go ahead and wherever you feel like starting from, even if it's just the newest tidbit of information, if you want to give us your
I wouldn't be the person to go for the unadulterated history of the anime mafia.
Not history, because we've done enough of that on this show and in other streams. But like, what is the newest thing that like? Because what we understand is that they're just comprised of a bunch of fuckwits, where somewhere in there is King of Pole, if I'm correct.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I understand too.
And they're just on a happy-go-lucky doxing campaign and fabricating, photoshopping like screenshots and shit.
Yeah, that's about right. And trying to dox people and shit. I mean, that's what I know anyway. I mean, that's what I've seen. So
what I saw is someone tweeted something about Geek Cthulhu being part of the Trailer Park 2.0. Something about a doxing server.
Yeah, somebody sent me that earlier. I couldn't say, but that's what somebody said. Yeah, that he was a part of it.
Confirmed here, guys. You heard it.
I wouldn't call it confirmed.
It's a rumor. It's confirmed. It's fine.
Oh my God.
Isn't that how the internet works nowadays? It's just a rumor, guys. That means it's confirmed.
Yeah, one thing I still feel like is going to happen is in the next... I think I was talking with Schmeckel about this the other night. But in the next... I don't know, let's say 6 months to be nice. Something like we thought what's been going on has been like, you know, every controversy that explodes, we're like, oh, that's as bad as it gets, guys. This is as big as it gets, guys. And I just feel like this is all not culminated yet, and it will in something something as big as this respected YouTuber. Like, look at all this CP we found, and look at all this stuff confirmed, or it's going to be something huge. Because we just find these fucking rat's nests every other day. It's like, what is this looking toward?
I hope it happens. I need some shit to talk about anyway, so hopefully.
I need some shit to listen to. It's fucking the same thing. That's terrible.
Hopefully they pay another visit back to Destiny's crib and perp walk him out. That'd be good.
Watch him like keep flying out of the handcuffs with his scrawny hands.
Bless you. I'm worried one of these days that at some point, like, the fans are just going to start fabricating fucking lies about certain characters, about certain streamers and shit like that. And it's going to cause a bunch of drama. But then, like, a couple of days or a couple of weeks afterwards, suddenly the rumors are fucking, like, completely true. And all these horrible fucking people have been, like, under our noses the entire time, as they have been showing up repeatedly this year. And I'm just like, okay, this is the fucking theme of 2018, I guess. People we were okay with before turn out to be fucking shitty human beings.
Yeah, I mean, that happens. Like, sometimes people you thought you were cool with or thought you liked, new stuff comes out. I mean, it's happened to me. It's happened to others. So.
It's bound to happen in our group as well soon.
Wait. Who are you planning on going after, Lo-Fi?
You.
I don't know. I'm just saying. It happens. One of you gonna turn.
Like, you think that
that's why I'm making knives.
That's I'm preemptively making knives in case I stab one of you. Fantastic. Oh, Jesus Christ. Get done. Will you fucking... Sometimes I don't even know what to fucking do anymore. It's just like, do you want me to just quit YouTube altogether? Just quit
I would like
stream, quit
in the last
proper
15
villains?
minutes,
I don't know
wanted
what
you
to do
quit,
anymore.
Yes. Sometimes I want you to stay the last 15 minutes. Yes, quit.
You are one of the.
I automatically assume it's me because you just like you say you want someone to go away, and I'm like, oh, it's gonna be me. Watch. It happens so often now.
Oh, you got
I don't know how to feel.
Every time she opens her mouth, you think it's you.
Unless I'm an idiot woman. Well, you call me an idiot woman on a regular basis, so now I
do have moves.
Again.
You do have moves.
Yeah, I have shared those on the Kun stream too many fucking times.
Oh yeah, you really have. You should stop that.
I really should. I should stop doing a lot of things. I should also stop getting drunk at parties and showing my dick to fucking people, but, you know, I don't think that's going to stop, ever.
Don't stop doing that. We need to laugh.
Thanks, Zell. You're such a good friend.
You're welcome. Love you, buddy.
Oh, fucking hell.
Who needs enemies?
Exactly. I am comfortable knowing that I will probably never have enemies on Twitter or YouTube because I have friends like you.
Ah, see, that means a lot. That we
That
can
you're planning on
you so much that you can't discern between friends and foe.
Oh, Kadun has corrected me. She calls me a dumb broad, not an idiot woman. I stand corrected. I apologize, Kadun, for my previous stupidity.
Okay.
Odd.
I am really fucking tired still. These monsters are not helping. They're only just prolonging the inevitable crash I will have later. Ow, I burned myself.
Well, does anyone else have any questions for he's here?
Anton, you're cutting in and out again.
Yeah, that's kind of.
You are useless.
So, other than the kill stream, do you got any plans for like future shows and such?
Not really. I mean, you mean like a separate stream or something? Not really.
No.
It's more work than I thought to do 5 shows a week. So, just trying to keep up with that basically. Tonight we're gonna have on like a campaign flack for Paul Nealon. So we'll see how that goes. I've been pretty critical of Mr. Nealon the last couple months or month or so. So we'll see how that goes. We'll open up the phone lines. Then I'm not sure what else we'll talk about, but I'm gonna figure it out in the next hour or two. So
Ralph, fuck, marry, kill, Mundane Matt, Jeff, or Destiny.
God, kill
I think I would just kill myself. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Got
it. I was gonna say that's a good choice right there. Just take the gun and go.
Yeah. I'll have to eat the bullet at that point. Okay. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Kadant.
She's in the chat, so it might take. No, actually, I was thinking that maybe you and Tonka could do like some sort of a crossover thing, like how WCW and WWF used to have their like Monday Night Wars type shit.
Yeah.
But all of that wasn't exactly sanctioned. It wasn't approved by either company. It was just WCW fucking with WWF or WWF fucking with WCW and shit.
Or when DX showed up to Nitro a couple times. Yeah, that was
right. Right. Yeah, I was thinking like maybe the Kill Stream and the Kumite could actually have some sort of like crossover thing at some point. Because I think that'd be.
I mean, I would like that. I enjoyed the Kumite. I didn't get to hear him today, but most every day I listen to those guys. So.
Same.
Yeah.
Oh, she wants to know if you're having a good week. If you're feeling
God
it.
Damn it.
Okay.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm having a pretty good week so far.
That's good.
And keeping generally stress-free and just having fun.
That's the key to life.
I thought the key to life was everybody Wang Chung tonight, but Jesus, I am out of the loop, I guess.
Mama, Thunderfoot, or Sargon. Fuck, marry, kill.
I I'd marry Sargon. I'd fuck Base Mama, and I'd kill Thunderfoot.
I think
Sargon
that's...
would treat me really well.
Yeah, I think Sargon would be a nice.
Yeah.
He would cuddle in bed after
Yeah,
relations.
he has a lot of fat you can lay under his layers.
He's got the dad bod.
Yeah, he does. Bigger boobs than me. Perfect.
As much as I like Thunderfoot's voice, I just that
His
face
troll
kills
face.
me. As soon as he goes on screen.
I think I would kill Based Mama because at least I could talk science with Thunderfoot.
Thunderfoot looks like a Jamaican guy that Michael Jackson himself.
Yes! Yeah, he did a Michael Jackson. Oh my god.
I always thought that Thunderfoot had a face like he was trying to be Michael Myers at one point, but the mask just melted on his face, and that's just what he's dealing with now.
Okay.
His neck weirds me out. It looks like he's wearing a mask.
Why is this fuck, marry, kill thing becoming a thing? I see it also on the country. Why is it? Why?
Because that's usually how Kadant likes to do things. She will every once in a while bring out the fuck, marry, kill. Sometimes she'll throw in an extra one just for whatevs. But hers is fuck, marry, kill, date, and it's specifically us.
I don't care anymore. I just wanted mine, and Ralph was going to kill himself, so I don't like that.
I think Kadunce is directed specifically at Ralph, though.
Doesn't know us well enough. I mean, I guess.
I don't care.
I have to ask my question. So, Ralph, what's your favorite penis?
God damn it!
I would have to probably pick my own.
Yeah, but how you have to describe so I can draw it. It's tradition.
No, fair enough.
Okay. All right.
I've sent all the pictures, so you know it's to be true.
I hate you.
All right. Does anybody else have anything for Ethan while we have him here?
Yeah. Yes. What is your favorite Ninja Turtle, sir?
Michelangelo.
Weird. Oh, okay.
How's that weird?
Question wasn't weird.
One of the most popular Ninja Turtles out of the four. It's either Michelangelo or Leonardo. Like Raphael and Donatello get fucking thrown under the bus a lot.
Yeah. I'd have to pick Cowabunga dude, Michelangelo.
He's one of the reasons why my favorite color is orange. Mm-hmm. Also, one of my favorite fucking martial arts weapons is a nunchucks, just because I like the idea.
Wait, real quick, Ralph, did you end up getting Corinne on your show? Is that what just happened?
Yeah, she was on there last week. I'm talking to her again. We may or may not have her back. I don't think she knows how to work Discord, so.
How revealing is that interview when you get to talk to that woman? Because it would, to me, feel like trying to convince like a goat to like get into computer science.
Yeah, I don't know. She's a little out of it. I mean, I think we got some stuff out there, but it could have definitely been better if she wasn't so spacey.
Well, I apologize. I'm sure she's a nice lady. We want to continue this relationship so that he gets more interviews. I'm sure you're a very smart woman, Corinne. I'm sure that you just don't know how to use YouTube, so you'll probably never hear this. So we could probably say whatever we want.
Yeah, I doubt she'll hear it.
You ever gotten any random titty pics?
I tried to avoid it, but we're there now.
I haven't gotten one of those in a while, no.
All right. What about?
Don't send them yours.
Like, I'm not trying to send anybody my shit.
Oh, Brockus. Fucking.
Because I've actually made a few jokes, and now every once in a while I get random dick pics, and it's disturbing.
No, I haven't gotten any of those. Hopefully I don't. I hope you're not starting a trend here.
I'm not starting a trend. If anything, I'm going to get more in my DMs pretty fucking soon. Trippy Poop, that was not a challenge.
Trippy Poop.
Trippy Poop, that was definitely a challenge.
Don't fucking listen to them, Trippy Poop.
Trippy Poop, if you do it, I'll send a naked pic of me to you. If you send at least 13 dick pics to Brockus.
These are my friends. This is how life is for me.
People on the cunt stream chat the other night send me nothing but gay porn.
Because you sent me Thanos with the big veiny purple dick.
Well, what other color was it gonna be? Like, don't.
Yellow.
Don't act ignorant.
I assume that maybe he's got a different colored pair of fucking balls than the rest of him.
Well,
I sent
Ralph,
you not a bad picture after that.
It's still an overly sexualized Thanos. It's something I'd never needed to see, and you're a fucking bastard, and I still want revenge, and I will have my.
This is a bad place to end. I think this is a wonderful place to end. Thank you very much for your time, Ralph. We tried to keep it professional until Brockus decides to ask about dick pics.
Just end it. Just take it offline.
It's all good. Thank you.
I was sleepy.
Thank you for having me on. I'm gonna jump off here because I have to figure out what I'm gonna talk about for 2 or 3 hours tonight on my show. But yeah, kill stream 11 p.m.
Please go do that, sir. We will be listening.
Don't
Thank
talk
you guys
about
for having
dick
me on.
pics.
I do appreciate it. No, I won't. Not tonight.
Thank you again, Ralph.
All right, it's no problem. I'll be glad to come on. Just hit me up.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thanks.
All right, peace up.
Do you have any final thoughts?
No. Good night, everybody. Have a good night.
Stream tired again.
I'm glad that we kept it out the pants for like what 40 minutes, 30 minutes, and then right back in there.
I told you I was.
Because I was forced to ask my fucking question.
Who forced you to ask? And nobody put a gun to your head.
Yeah, Kadan did. Tits to my head.
Shit. What?
I can't say no to her. Have you seen? Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
So you know. Yeah, I can't. It's impossible.
All right.
Well, thank you everyone for joining us. I've been joined by my co-hosts Brockus, Zell, and Lo-Fi. We hope to see you all next week on Proper Villains Live. Have a wonderful evening.
Bye. Bye-bye. I'm not ending. Bye.
God damn it.
Keep it on.
Opal's sad because we're ending it and she just got here.
Hey, Opal. I'm not ending it. Now we have the Opal hour. It's called for the next hour. We're talking only about how we like Opal.
No.
Well, wait, I don't like her at all.
No. All the best. Aww. This is the next episode. It's true. Stay tuned. We have 2 hours of this.
No. I'm too tired.
End the stream, Lo-Fi.